Hello and welcome to A Walk in My District. My name is Damien Graham. I'm with the City of Raleigh, and today we have with us Mayor Pro Tem Nicole Stewart.
Hi.
Hi, good to see you as always.
Same, thank you.
So, folks, if you've been watching the show, you know that we try to pick different locations all throughout the city, and today you picked a unique one.
Yes.
Where are we?
We're at the North Carolina General Assembly.
Now, of all the great places in Raleigh, why would you, there's nothing wrong with this place. It's beautiful, as you can see, but why did you pick the legislature?
So I picked the legislature in kind of these grounds specifically because I think intergovernmental relations are super important and something that's often overlooked. And what I mean by that is how City Council interacts with other local government and state government and federal government agencies, and making sure that we have good working relationships and know each other's goals so that we can continue to move our city but also the state forward.
So you're Mayor Pro Tem. Is that part of your role as Pro Tem, is to be a liaison with? No. Okay. So what is how are you connected to working with our partners here at the legislature?
So my connection is mostly through the League of Municipalities.
Okay.
And so as Raleigh's representative to that board, I get to work with all sorts of leaders across the state, whether it's in Wake County, whether it's all the way at the coast or in the mountains, to figure out what are our common goals as municipalities, and then work together, talking to legislators to see if we can't find that forward moment and forward common goals.
So is there some specific work that you're working on right now that you'd like to share with us?
So last year we actually did a bunch of work around criminal justice reform. We are constantly pushing for broadband infrastructure throughout the state. It's a huge issue, but also other infrastructure. So whether that's housing or transit or transportation, it runs the gamut across the state. A lot of it actually right now is focused on climate resilience and what that means in terms of flooding for both upstream and downstream communities.
So that sounds like important work. How can folks get more involved?
I'm glad you asked. Folks can get involved in all sorts of issues by first looking at all the different nonprofits that exist in our community. They're doing great work, whether it's on LGBT issues, on housing issues, on environmental issues, and there is a slew of groups working on these issues already, and so I would encourage folks to either get involved in one of those groups, learn how our governmental processes work through volunteering with them, and you can also of course look at our boards, our city's boards and commissions as always, and fill out an interest form to get involved there.
So one of the great things about Raleigh is that we are the state's capital, and as such we have a lot of state government agencies here in our city, and as such we have a lot of state employees in our city. So what would you like to say to those folks who are Raleigh residents but also work for the state?
Thank you. Just like our city employees, we're so grateful for all the work that y'all do every day to give back to our city but also our state, especially over the past 2 years, and how hard things have been and just how resilient you've proven yourselves to be.
Well, Mayor Pro Tem Stewart, we appreciate you and your role here with the legislature.
Absolutely.
And the league, and thank y'all for watching. We will see you next time.